Hey everybody, how we doing today, man? I hope everybody's having a blessed day. Cause I know I am, and I know all of you are having a blessed day because I believe in God, and I know y'all believe in God, and it's awesome to have Him here with us. Always He protects us, He gives us everything. But hey, let me introduce myself. My name is Jesus Ortiz. I'm from Houston, Texas. I'm 32 years old, and I'm amazed. And thank you for having me speak about influence. The topic influence, it's an amazing topic, and I was thinking about it. What can I influence? What can I stretch it out to be a good topic? Because I know influence can be a different ways if you stretch it out. So I said, you know what? Let's do influence on the youth. This is important. The youth is the next generation. They are the future. So we need to help them out. We need to guide them to the right direction. It, like I always say, don't matter if it's right, left, or circles, but we have to guide them, and guide them because they're, like I said, they're our next CEO. It could be Starbucks, Burger King, McDonald's, of their own company. Man, it's so amazing that they are their minds are so spongeable that they can learn so many things fast as we do, and it's good and awesome if we teach them that, if we influence that, if we can go through schools and be speaking to the schools through this high school, even middle schools, and kind of guide them into the right path and the way so they can have a better future, and they will not be out there and thinking about the future is gonna change from here in 5-10 years and having them living under the bridge or anything like that. No, so it's better to guide them now. Is the best thing. And I know, and I see it, me being as a teacher, sometimes it's hard that I know the parents have work, and they work so much, but they have their kids and they have the mentality of them. They're like, oh, Mr. Jesus, some of them tell me, I know how to draw. I want to build my own YouTube channel and create this and teach other kids to do the same thing as I am doing. Sell my art. And I'm like, man, that it's amazing. When they tell me that, I'm like, man, that's an entrepreneurial kid right there. And I know a lot of them think that way. But the wrong part is that the parents don't see that. I know that they're working so hard, and I know they're trying to have a better future for themselves too, and their kids. But their kids have a different mentality, and you have to listen to them and see what they want. And if they tell you something and you're like just kind of listen and say yeah, and they want to build a YouTube channel or create something for themselves, and you're like, no, it's not time for you, it's not the right, later. No, man, the time is now. So it's that time to us influence them. Like I said, if it's not the parents, if it's us, if it's me, if it's another entrepreneur that it's behind the same thing that I want to do, influence the youth to make them better so they can have a better future, man, we gotta create that. Even if we create some events for the teachers, some of the teachers to come, so we could talk to them or their parents. It's an awesome grade so they could know, like, their kids want that. Their kids want to do that. Like I said, they're an artist. The other one could be a swimmer. So you see how can you create so many things on their minds? Not us create for them, but they're already creating something on their mind that they want to do that. And if we are not backing up our kids for them to do that, to create their own YouTube, or to have a small class in your house, have a few excuse me, few friends here and there, and then teaching them how to draw, teaching them how to swim. Even better, there's Skype. There's the internet itself is just an amazing thing. They can do it through the internet, not the swimming part, but like if you know how to do art, like I say, YouTube, or you could just do it at your own show. Start doing it, and they're watching you right there. You're like, this is step like this. This is how you do the head. This is how you do the arm. Through that. Ooh, man, it's an amazing thing. But we have to, like I said, guide them. If we don't actually guide them for them to become better, they're not. I mean, come on. I know they are. I know. Like I already told you, being me as a teacher with the schoolers, the 8, 9, 10, the 12 years old, and I talk to them and they have so many ideas. I'm like, man, do them. But that's the stop. That's like the wall. in there because I mean, their parents either they don't want to let them, or some do, and the ones that do, they understand. They're like, man, my kids have an idea, they gotta do it. Let me be behind them. That's what we as parents do wrong. Um, we try to see and tell them what to do, and be like, okay, an example. Oh, I want him to play soccer. I want her to be a gymnastic. But that's you. You want them to do that, but they don't want to do that. Their mindset is to do something else, and you're like, no, no, no. You are gonna join soccer. Yes, you're gonna join gymnastic. Why do we do that? I know we're parents, but they have a different mentality. Your kids have a different mentality, and they are them. You are you. Yes, you gotta be out there to back them up. Always. You gotta be, because you're your parents. You are the parents. But they wanna choose their own decisions. They wanna choose what they wanna do. Let them. Let them. You know? Because they're gonna tell you, hey mom, I wanna play baseball. And you're gonna tell them, no, 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 I want you to play soccer. Why? Listen, he wants to play baseball. She wants to play baseball. Why would you want to put them in a different situation when they're telling you right there what they want to do? You be like, all right, son. All right, my daughter, let's go. When do you want to sign up? When do we go? Do you know anybody? Do you have friends that are already doing it? Let's do it. Support them. Always support, 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 support. That's the right way to guide them. Then go this way and be like, no, you are gonna do soccer, because your friends are doing it, and I know you want to do it, and they don't want to do it. So you go out there and sign them, and you take them and do that soccer while they don't want to do that. They do not want to do soccer, or they don't, or the girls, they don't want to do gymnastics. They want to do something else. So that's something that us as parents gotta see and work with that, us, and guide them, and guide that youth, because the youth, it's man, is growing. They are growing, and as they grow, they want to do different things, or they want to follow different things. They want to follow their friends, and they want to follow somebody else, or they're watching YouTube, but they're watching things that, oh man, they got good ideas. I want to do that. I want to do that. Or maybe I create my own business. I want to write my own book. Whatever it is that the kids, the kids right now tell you, listen. Listen to them carefully, because like I said, they are our future. They are the next generation, the next president, like I said, or whatever they're going to be at. The next MLM creator, or whatever, or the next that's gonna step, whoever is right now stepping down and is the next generation, us. Well, us right now, as millennials, I say that we're still youth. We're young. We're still out there learning, getting knowledge, and feeding our brain with different things out there. Trying to be better, for ourselves. So our, like I said, our kids, the youth, could be better too, and then we could teach them that. Like I said, but we can teach them that and see what they want. I don't want us to think the wrong way and, like I said, push them to something that they don't want. And we have to be the backbone, because we're the parents. We're the backbones of them. And I see that. I don't want the youth to go like we are. You know how we were when we were young. Yeah, our parents loved us and everything. They still do. But they worked so much, and sometimes we were just out there playing too late with other friends. And I mean, they're working, and then you just get home and, dinner, and that's it. It was different style, different back in the days of what we are now. Technology and everything it's so advanced. But now I see it. I have a daughter, so I see it. I'm like, I'm not going to push her. I'm not going to make her do soccer. I'm not going to make her do baseball. Whatever she wants to be. Hey, daddy, I want to be kickboxing. Listen what she wants, and let's do it. She don't like it. She 2 months, 3 months in it, and she didn't like it. That's fine. It's life. Just the same as us. It's life. Live and learn. We have to live and learn. We have to fail. We have to fall so many times to realize, what do we really want. It's the same with them. We are humans. We all make mistakes, but they do too. Like I said, we are humans. Just because They're smaller, 5, 6, 7. Man, at that age, man, like I said, they're sponge. They're learning. They see you. If they're not seeing you, they're seeing somebody else, and they want to be like that. So they're gonna tell you. But if we as parents are in another world, yeah, so too much work and the rent's coming, and you do have the money to pay the rent and this and that, or maybe not, but you're like stressed about work, stressed about this, then you get mad and you're angry when they trying to come and tell you something. You're like, no, forget. You're just angry and tell them to later, later, because you're busy right now. You're busy, and you always that busy, busy, busy. They are thinking that you just don't care about it, don't care about them, or don't care about what they want to say or their feelings. And that's very wrong, because that's what happens. When that happens, you know what happens. What? The kids, when they start growing up, what? They go to drugs. What? They go to alcohol. They skip school. They'll go all around the places to the bad place. They take that different route. They take that route because what? We didn't pay attention to them. Why? Because we didn't. We were so busy. So now they made their own decision to go with somebody else that was out there making bad decisions, negative decisions. So now they're out there experimenting drugs and this and that, and they're like, so my parents don't care. I tell them I'm going there. Oh yeah, sure, sure. No, it's very wrong. We have to put our foot down and listen. Just as we are listening now, us being grown up and listening to somebody else. If you go to an event or you want to be like as a personal development, we're listening. It's the same thing. You have to listen to your kids, and you have to listen to the youth. If you, like I said, if you're a teacher out there or whatever you do, and you have the same passion, helping out the youth, so they won't take that path. You don't want them to take that path as us, as what we came, even if it wasn't us, it was your friends, because the same thing the friends were telling you, well, my parents don't care. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Every time I try to tell them something that I really want to do, they're busy, or they tell me tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. So let's go. Hey, let's go to this party, or and this the new drugs, or let's try these out. And man, and they just go like that and like that, years and years and years, and you're still, the parents won't still, maybe, yeah, put some attention into the kids, yeah, to the youth, a little bit, or just some of it, but you're still not listening. And that's why you see all these kids right now that they don't care about anything. If it's, if it's Americans, Latinos, African American, etc., all of us, we are humans. This, like I said, we are one race. Yes, we're different. Like I said, Latinos, Americans, African Americans, Asians, but we are still humans. We are still humans. We have to make mistakes. If we don't make mistakes, then how you gonna learn from them and try to not make them again? They are humans. They are gonna make mistakes. Yeah, we get mad at them because they did this, they did that at school, somebody hit them or whatever. We did the same thing. We passed through the same thing when we were young. And now that this is happening in schools now, parents getting mad, pay attention. Pay attention to them. Maybe we learn something from them. And we need to learn something from them. Because sometimes they are right. Sometimes they're telling us something correctly. Oh man, somebody hit me and this and that. And I know some parents will get mad and go out there and be like, hey, what happened? To the schools, man, where's the teachers? Where is that? And there's some of them that are like, oh man, no, you have to defend yourself and kick it. And that's right. You do have to defend yourself. You have to go out there, somebody try to hit you or something. You have to defend yourself. Always. Always. You cannot let nobody step on you and tell you not to. But I always remember that something happens in school. Go out there and tell the teachers. Go out there and tell, hey, you know what? This kid just did this to me and I was about to punch him, but I didn't, and I came to you and tell you because I don't want to get in trouble or get suspended and then later kicked us out. I don't want that. It sometimes is the mentality that we have to think, or they have to think. But sometimes not all of them, not all the youth are like that. Boom, somebody, the kid hits them. Boom, the girl hits the other girl. Boom, let's go. And then when it says who did it, well, she did. No, he did. Who started? We don't know. Then you tell their friends, they're over there laughing and saying, I don't know what she did. Nobody knows. Now the parents are there and somebody gets kicked out. And like, no, you got to look at your kid. No, but you have to look at your kid. It's a mess. it's a mess, and it's something that we have to stretch it out and change that, I know it might take time, I know, but if we can start now and start influence the youth, creative events for them while they're at school, make it better for them, while they're waiting for the parents to pick them up. The schoolers, like I'm the schoolers, create something for them. Let's go out here for communication. Let's we have a room that we can do camera. Let's do weather today, and tomorrow we interview with the kids, and you can come dressed, with a tie and everything, different things, so they could kind of stay in their learning, and their mentality is like, their mentality is growing and growing differently, and asking questions to you, and then they can tell their parents, and as well as they're telling their parents, you yourself as a teacher tell them, hey, this is what we're doing, because they're the next generations. We're trying to get them, doing this kind of things like this, because that is going to help them on communication, and this our projects this differently, because they're going to help them to draw and kind of write better. And you see, it breaks up into different pieces. You influence them in different ways, that they are gonna feel better, that they're gonna open up more and try to see what they like. They're gonna be like, okay, we like this, we like that, this is good. I'm right now, I'm feeling of, I'm thinking about what am I gonna do. As them still being young, they could get that idea, and then, like I said, we as parents, we as teachers have to listen to them. We have to put attention and see what they want. And all right, you do want to draw, you want to learn how to read more, or you want to learn how to write better so you can write your own book. But and then that's when you tell them, hey, you know what, it really doesn't matter. Just go out there. You want to write your book, go out there and write it. Because at the end of the day, you can get somebody to edit it and then publish it. And they get excited. Oh yes, I can write my own book about the cartoons or whatever. Oh man, that's a great feeling of me. And I know it'll be a great feeling for the parents. And I know that. And it's tough, man. I know it's tough. And I'm telling you, man, when you're watching me, it's the expression, that I'm telling you, that not only here in America, but in the whole world, we need to get that youth. We need to get the youth to see the visions of what they have. Dream bigger, like they have to dream bigger. They have to do what they gotta do on them, because that's them. They have a different brain, and us have to listen, and us have to pay attention so we can help them and guide them to the right spot, going this way or that way or a circle, but on the right path to success. And I know that we can, and I know that we will. But like I said, it's a stretch out. It's a community of us that we need to help that. We need to create a community so we can help that. So we can do this, so we can do that. And combine it with the parents, and combine it with this, hey man, realize that your kid, he wants to do this at this age. Yes, let him do that. He wants to create, like I said, a YouTube or something, but you be the guy, be like, okay, I'm gonna be right there. You're creating that because you're gonna have a little class of your friends, or growing it bigger for other kids, so you as a kid want to know that other kids can learn to draw, and that's perfect. That's good. But you're backing them up, and you're there looking at what they're doing, because you gotta give them time. But if we don't do that, that's what they go to the negative side. The negative side being that they're gonna do and decide whatever they want to do, because they already know that they're telling you, and you just yes or whatever. Or maybe you're not telling them that way, but they feel it that it's that way. So they're like, okay, I'm just gonna do it anyways, because my parents, either they are listening, but they're not actually paying attention to me. What's going on? And I just want to get it straight. I'm not getting it to other parents, because like I said, we are humans. We make mistakes. We go through a lot of stuff, but there are some that they're like that they're focused on many things, so many things, that they not saying forget about their kids, but they kind of like, what's up, man? Your kid is there, your daughter, your boy. Listen to them. They are your kids. Back them up always. Always, 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 man. And don't say no to them. Let them do what they want to do. Yes, you are the guidance. You want to be behind them. They want to do sports. They don't want to do sports. They want to do media. They want to do this. But they want to do that. Be out there. And I'm just telling you guys right here. We have to create that movement, not only here in America, but the whole world. So the youth cannot stay on the bottom. And they are just pressed down because of media or because of we're not guided on the right way. And then that becomes to them being a, like I said, God forbid this, but they go out there and become drug dealers, killing spree, whatever. You've seen it in schools, the young people, 14, 15, shootouts and all this, because of what? The attention. That attention that we don't give them, if it's from the teachers, the parents, the youth, it's feeling it. The youth, you hear that? The youth is feeling it from the heart to the brain. And it's making me sad that we don't put a stop on that and we don't actually guide them in the right way. And I know we can, and I know we will. So I know, guys, you hearing me out there, and let's support them. Let's support them all the way, no matter how it is. The smallest thing that comes from your heart, no matter if you don't have money, no matter if you do have money, guide them. It's nothing to do with you. He's not your kid. He's nothing. Guide him. Guide him. He's gonna learn. She's gonna learn. And if you have a chance, when you see their parents, you can tell them, hey, you know what? I told this to your son, your daughter. I was trying to guide them this way because they want to do this, they want to do that. And then some of the parents are like, whoa, I didn't know that. Well, now you can tell the parents, well, listen to them. They got things to say, and back them out. Back them out. Back them out. Please. We went through the same thing when we were little. Our parents, but back then technology and all this wasn't here. Now we have technology that they can make anything possible. Anything. We I don't want to say impossible, because with God everything is possible and we can work around it. And as we go out there and push them and guide them and tell them this and tell them that on the positive way, they are gonna do it. They are gonna make it. But like I said, we have to listen. We have to be there and learn from them. As we learn from others, we can learn from them, because they are smart. They have a mentality of wow, that you're like, wow, let me sit down. My daughter's very smart and I listen, and she's 5. So if you have a 5, 6, 8, 10-year-old, 12, 13, let's guide them. So when they turn 14, 15, they won't do that. They won't go out there and look for drugs. They won't go out there and look for to be in a gang. They won't go out there and do bad things, And because we didn't pay attention. Because what? We didn't sit down and listen to them. Because what? Because we thought that they're young. They don't know what they're saying. No and no and no. And no again. So please, guys, I just want to, try to finish up this video with this. Influence the youth. Influence on however you can do it. Please do it. Please. They want to learn how to write. They want to learn how to read. Try your best and do it. Put a little bit of your time and help them out. Put a little bit of time. If it's 5 or 10, they want to do, oh, I see you doing videos. I want to learn how to do that. Put the time and help them. Please, guys. Just want to end up with this, that thank you very much. And let's not forget the youth, because like I said, they are the next generation. They are the next circle that they will change the system. Finally, that we would change the system, and we need to change it. We need to shake it and change it, and they are it. So let's start paying attention to them, and let's start letting them do what they need to be do, because they are humans just like us. We're all humans. They're gonna make mistakes as we do. Let's always back them out. Let's see, so they can change that system. So the system will be better now. No corruption, or if there is, it's less. You know, a different kind of a system in the future for them than what it is right now. That everything is chaos, everything left and right, war, trying to have a war, trying to have this. No, let's guide this youth. Let's guide them correctly, guys. And I'm telling you, we got, everything is possible, and the youth will make it possible. New minds around, a new president, and they can change. Amen. Amen. Thank you, guys. Thank you for letting me here at the conference. I know sooner or later when you have another conference, I can be there, not in camera, but as a human, and I can shake your hands and give you a hug. And then you can do that. Give a hand, give some hugs to the youth. You never know when they actually need just a hug or just a hand. Always. Amen. Thank you. Thank you very much, guys. Amen. And I'll see you soon in real life. Don't forget the youth, guys. They got it. They got it. Thank you. Amen.